years went by, me and Del were singing a little runaway. I was flying, yeah, running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down a dream. I felt so good, like anything was possible. Hit cruise control and rub my eyes. The last 3 days, and the rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine.
Thank you for that noise in the chat. Yes, hey everybody, I'm Brian. Welcome to Highwire Improv Tuesday night shows. Well, Tom Petty, I just bought that album, Full Moon Fever, great album. Bought it on vinyl this weekend, and I'm obsessed again with it, like I was when I was. I'm not going to say how young I was because people are younger than me here, and I don't want them to feel bad. But no, we're super excited to be here. We got an hour and a half of shows. In the 9 o'clock hour, it's going to be or 8 o'clock. Oh God, not 9 o'clock. I'm too old to stay up that late. The 8 o'clock hour, we will have the virtual virgins. But right now, I'm getting ready as I look around at all my stuff and get all my things ready. I am very excited to welcome a team that is one of our, quite possibly our longest serving team. I know they've been doing the online stuff as long as we have. We're veterans. We've all been doing this, and we are so excited to have them back again. Please welcome to the virtual stage, the Improvfessionals.
What's up, world? We are the Improvfessionals. We have myself, we have Mel Post, we have Brian Koneski, and we have Lina Dunn. And yeah, and myself, blanking out with a lot of things, but it just comes down to we are the Improvfessionals. We do have more members that weren't able to make it tonight. And what I would like to always thank Highwire. They're a great company to look on at YouTube and look at them also. They're in Baltimore when they're performing in person. But we're from different parts, so we ain't from Baltimore, but doesn't make them bad. Just makes us better, but just kidding, no. But they're great. Brian Shea, which I love his name, he's our host today. Shea Stadium, New York Mets, I love that. But it comes down to we're gonna be, we perform in a lot of shows. We do a performance, we perform virtually every week on Highwire. Great, this is Highwire. No, Socially Distant Improv on Monday nights, which is on a great Facebook page. We also perform monthly in a monthly show where we usually perform anywhere from 90 minutes to 120 minutes, depending. And our next one will be this month, which will be, I believe, our 52nd month in a row. It goes up to 8 hours. And we have different improv team stand-up comedians from around the globe. And Mel Post does help me host it. She does an amazing job. And every month has a different theme. And this month is Your Welcome virtual comedic extravaganza. So we'll be 8 hours long, start from 3 p.m. Eastern time to 11. You can always watch it as we're performing. You can always watch it later on and won't hate it if you like the videos and love the videos and follow. But all right, Lina, stop talking so much. But anyway, we're going to go into one of these performances. All these individuals will be performing different things, and we're going to do a lot of great stuff here. So we're going to just start off with a pun joke style game to open up the door here. And we're going to do a date with me is like dating a blank. So I'm going to start it. It'll go to Mel, it'll go to Brian, it'll go to Lina. I'm going to finish it off. We're going to clap, whether we like it or not. And then we're going to pass it to Mel. She'll give us a new one. She'll start it, and we'll still stay with that one. So a date with me is like dating a blank. So I am going to use the word candy machine. Dating me is like dating a candy machine because you know I'm going to be sweet.
Dating me is like dating a candy machine. You never know what may fall out.
Dating me is like dating a candy machine. I might knock a tooth out.
Dating me is like dating a candy machine. I only put out for money.
Dating me is like dating a candy machine. You could bang me all night long. All right, so we'll start there and go for it, Mel. What's the brand new word?
Raisin. Dating me is like dating a raisin, looking for my raisinette.
Dating me is like dating a raisin. Very wrinkly.
Dating me is like dating a raisin. It only gets better with age.
Mm.
Dating me is like dating a raisin. You know, you can put it on your cereal. It's a great thing to have first thing in the morning. Keep going.
Dating me is like dating a raisin, because I'll be raising things in your pants.
Huh? All right, Brian, give us the word
All
first,
right,
please.
porcupine. Dating me is like dating a porcupine because I'll pork you fine.
Dating me is like dating a porcupine. I'ma stick you.
Dating me is like dating a porcupine. You may not want to touch me.
Dating me is like dating a porcupine, a prickly situation.
Dating me is like dating a porcupine. If you're not careful, you might get poked.
Okay, great job. All right, Lina, finish this one up. Give us a word voice.
Mug. Dating me is like dating a mug. You gotta get a handle on me.
Dating me is like dating a mug. Yeah, you will have maybe your picture in the post office afterwards.
Dating me is like dating a mug. I got a nice cup full.
Dating me is like dating a mug. I'm way too overpriced on Etsy.
Dating me is like dating a mug. Hot stuff.
Hey,
Great job. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's give that one up. So right now we will do the 1, 3, 5 words. So 1, 3, 5 words, we'll all keep our screen up, but it's going to be a 3-person scene. There'll be quick scenes. I'll do the little quick timer on my timer here. And yeah, so what it is we're going to do it in order. So basically we're going to get a suggestion from the odd person out. So Lionel will stay on for right now. She'll be the odd person out for now. So Brian's going to start the scene with 1 word only. Mel's going to respond with the 3 words, and I'll respond with 5 words every time. So it'll be in that order: 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. We want it to make sense. So our 1 words are not going to be a continuation of our last words or anybody else's words, but we want the scene to make sense, if that makes sense. So Lina, it's going to start with Brian, Mel, then me in that order. What is our suggestion?
You want me to stay on the whole time?
Yeah, stay on the whole time. Yep.
Lotion.
crusty.
Too old. Lotion.
The lotion does suck. Crappy.
Smelly.
Expired lotion. Why?
Get over it. Do something.
Lavender.
Gonna get sunburn.
Lavender can work, I guess.
Honeysuckle.
Lavender. Allergic. Achoo!
That sucks. Stay over there.
Hospital.
No, too dramatic.
Cell phone battery is really dead.
Charger.
Okay, maybe hospital.
Outlet nowhere close. What the?
Run.
Breaking out. Hives.
That's disgusting. Let's help her.
9.
Get it together.
Your phone works? What the?
1.
Hurry up. Go.
Wow, really taking your time.
1.
Finally. Good God.
You know they're not here. And we'll call scene. All right, so put it back to the side. So, going to do it again, but this time Lina's going to start. And she's only doing 1 word. Brian's going to continue with the 3 words and Mel's doing the 5 words. So we did a great job where we combined it. We want to make sure we're listening to each other, but we want it to make as much sense as possible. So Lionel's always starting with the 1, Brian with the 3, and Mel with the 5, making it make sense. And your 3 suggestions are going to say vacation, vacation.
Beaches.
Want to go there?
Let's dive in the water.
Swimming.
Got my suit.
You guys good swimmers, right?
Yes.
Not since young.
Don't sound very confident there.
Yes.
Not like sharks.
You think there are sharks?
Probably.
I checked. Not.
Sweet. Let's go in then.
Floaties.
Not a kid.
Really? Floaties are for amateurs.
Bah.
You're too safe.
Come on in. Go deeper.
Paddling.
Is that Finn?
That's a fake fin, right?
Go faster. Go.
Hurry, hurry. Shark is coming.
Behind.
Getting closer. Swim.
You swim like my dog.
Seaweed.
I need glasses.
All that because of seaweed.
And sing. All right, it's a great job. So we're going to do it again, but now Mel's going to give us a suggestion. I'm giving only 1 word, so I'll start it. Linus giving it 3, and Brian's giving the 5. We want it to make sense. So what is our suggestion, Mel?
Mansion.
Beautiful.
Exquisite woodwork.
I inherited from my father.
Liquor.
I do like.
It's a nice cellar. Want to enter?
Stephanie.
Let's go down.
You go first. I'll wait.
Stephanie.
Okay. See ya.
Let me get the bricks now.
Shot.
Bricks. For drinks?
Not the kind of thinking.
Cheers.
Blink. Love brandy.
The singer or the whiskey?
Lucky.
Both. They're intoxicating.
I agree. Got a vinyl?
Corona.
That's gross beer.
Liquor before beer, not that.
Combo.
That's just foul.
Be fancy, like the house.
Vicious.
Pinky out, remember?
We're a higher class now.
I will call scene. All right, great job. So we're going to do this just one more time. So Brian's going to give us a suggestion. Mel's going to start with the one word. I'm going to continue with the 3, and Lina's going to continue with the 5.
Your suggestion is fire truck.
Whoa.
Nice red truck.
Its sirens are off. Good.
Ride?
Of course, that's good.
I just said it was.
Look.
Okay, I understand.
Tony, do you want ride?
Yes.
Really? Why do
He's just a little kid.
Fun.
it's a truck?
Just let him be happy.
Happy.
Ride the bus.
You ride the bus, Alfred.
Boring.
Why so rude?
Why so divorced?
Yikes.
Annoying man.
What the hell?
Just let our kid live.
Yeah.
Sure, dear. Go.
You go. Tony stays.
Honk.
Why so rude?
Because you did it, Alfred.
Drama.
I love you.
You porked my sister, Alfred.
I will call scene. All right. So we'll call scene. All right. So now that's the 1-3-5 word game. All right. So we're gonna play a long form game now. We're gonna do the living room. So the living room's a real fun game. So we're gonna be talking about what this makes us think of and here and there. So we'll just be interrupting the person. So what I will say is don't worry about interrupting somebody. That's the point of the game. And whatever they talk about is what you want to take into that consideration. So I got suggestions here. And my one thing right off the bat is witches and wizards. Whatever that makes anyone think of right now, that's what we'll start.
That reminds me of the Harry Potter fandom, which I never did get into. And I guess that's a decision that aged well, apparently.
Yeah,
But
I was slightly too young for Harry Potter, and I'm so glad that I didn't waste all that money on those expensive books.
I was raised with the Harry Potter books, but I didn't get into the movies, mainly because they kept on showing us the movie for Spanish class in Spanish, and because my Spanish was so bad, pretty much the movie just
See, that does make me think of back in junior high school that I was learning Spanish. And again, when learning Spanish, my buddy, Puerto Rican, speaks perfect Spanish. He's failing because I'm copying him. But we had the 2 worst grades and I got the worst of the worst. And I'm like, what the fudge? How do you freaking fail Spanish? He goes, you fail English all the time. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I never thought that way. What the freak? You know how to speak this damn language. What the fudge?
so glad I don't have to learn English as a second language because it is so inconsistent. It is so ridiculous. I mean, the OUGH combo has like 5 different sounds.
As a person with dyslexia, I would just like to say that most of the English language is gobbledygook. And honestly, I think any way that I spell anything should be taken as canon.
As a person who went to a special ed high school that technically did not have a 12th grade math class and took an online math class in the back of an 8th grade math class, you have no idea how good you have it.
Well, that does make me think of, because this going a little bit off of it, but the whole thing is that reminds me of the first time I ever cut school. First time I ever took cookies. Actually, we went to Yankee Stupid Stadium. I can't stand the Yankees. I'm a diehard Met fan, but we went to Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
And it's just for, you know, the freebie troll around. So we went around Yankee Stadium and just had a great time. Not because of the Yankees, trust you me. But
that reminds me of a guy that paid me to go to a Yankee game to get the free T-shirt so he could sell it on eBay. He paid me $100, and then there was a guy walking around Yankee Stadium with a fanny pack who said he'd pay me $200 for the shirt. So I took the guy's free ticket and didn't give him a shirt.
That reminds me of the last time I recall being in Yankee Stadium, and I got one of the mugs that they were handing out. There was like a free mug day, and I still have the mug. It's in my freezer right now because it was one of the freezy mugs. And it's like, oh no, mine's a freezy mug. Okay, it is classy. It's got like the blue stuff that makes the ice packs cold, like in the walls of it. I like
see,
it.
that does make me think of, just because they're doing, I am drinking out of my New York Met cups, though. That's what I do. I get the cups with the stuff that comes into it when you go over there and order it. So most of my dishes are New York Mets, diehard Met fan. Like I say, the only good thing about Yankee Stadium today in the last 4 years is they do give you bacon on a stick. We know it's the crap for you, but
That
damn,
reminds
that
me
is
of
good.
when I had to make bacon on a stick, which is the most foul creation in the world. If you've ever tried to whisk bacon, fried bacon through melted chocolate, all that happens is you create bacon fat mixed with
I
chocolate. because
can't
it doesn't-
imagine bacon anything being foul. I feel like bacon is one of the things that you could put on anything and it could be delicious. Like I would eat bacon on ice cream with no qualms. And I
That
have some
reminds me of the time that I took Mel's dog and put bacon on it and she ate it.
Well, let's
I would
see
totally
one
do
of
that,
those
see?
scenes. Though I do think that Caroline did it wrong by putting chocolate on it. You can keep the chocolate off, but let's see one of those scenes. So, no. Just so hot out here.
Yeah. Yeah. It is it's about 97 degrees in the
Right.
shade.
Yeah, you know, I mean, listen, why couldn't we cut another day? Why'd you have to cut on the hottest day of the year for this to be my first day ever cutting, you know?
Look, we had to plan it in advance. Okay. We couldn't just like cut willy-nilly. We had to plan it in advance. Okay. So
But I'm suffocating. And I'm thirsty.
yeah, well, there's got to be a hose somewhere. Just like look for one.
A hose. I could really use a hose. That would be great, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need some water or something to drink.
Yeah, a hose. You drink out of the hose.
Hose. I thought you were talking about the hose, you know, because down, you know, down 42nd Street, they got some hose. I thought you were talking about the, oh, that's okay. That's
On this hot of a day?
well, listen, hey, they gotta work 24/7, I would think. I don't know if they 24/7, but you know,
I'm not
they gotta-
saying that they aren't available. I'm just saying, I mean, that's already like a sweaty kind of activity. And then you're gonna add on top of it this heat.
Well, yeah, well, I'm not adding the heat on top. The heat would be adding to us, wouldn't it? Or adding or subtracting or
Not at this point. No. And none of them would have actual air conditioning available. I mean, you would be dealing with a horrible situation.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Just as walking around, I actually rather be at stinking air conditioned school.
Really?
what? Okay. Don't judge me. I can't count without my blocks. All right. I know it's fifth grade math, but
Look, if you can't do your homework, I'm not going to help you, right? Because, you know, I never really learned how to count, right?
well, I mean, I can do it. It's just like with the word problems, you know, with the apples, I just need to bring the apples with me so that I can like see it.
Right. Yeah, you're speaking gibberish to me. I wasn't taught any of this.
Oh no. Oh, I sat next to the wrong person. Darn it. I always pick the wrong person.
Can I copy off your homework? It looks like you have that thing at the top, the name. You got that answer? What is that?
Yeah, it's M-E No, let me just erase that. Oh, darn it. I think I got that wrong too.
Uh-huh.
Did you get yours right? Let me see yours.
I just
The
put
date. What did you put for that?
the date. I put Inferno.
Oh, yeah, that's that book the sixth graders are reading. Smart.
Yeah, yeah. Because like if I can convince the teacher that I'm like ahead on my reading, maybe she'll just take my word for it and not give me homework.
That's a really great idea. Yeah. And then I won't have to bring all these apples to school anymore.
Good, good.
Maybe I should just give the apples to the teacher because teachers like apples, right? I could get brownie points.
Can I actually have one of your apples? My mom gave me a Mr. Beast Lunchable, so I'm afraid if I actually eat it, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah, sure. You can bite a chunk out of it if you want. Just don't completely obliterate it because I need it for my counting.
Okay, I just took 2 bites. Is that okay?
Okay, so if you took 2 bites, how much of the apple is left? Oh no.
Joy, I'll be honest with you. I love bacon, but chocolate bacon? What the fudge is this? This is disgusting.
This is a revolution. All right. This is what the future is coming to. Bacon is in everything, and chocolate is on top of all the bacon.
Bacon is everything, and chocolate is if you're for it, great. If you're not for it, it's a bummer. And I don't like chocolate. What the fudge?
I'm not sure that's a thing to not like chocolate. Chocolate's delicious. It's good on everything.
Yeah, let's be real. It's not. Bacon's good with everything except chocolate, because chocolate's kind of, again, this is the worst thing for you. Yeah, you made it even worse. You put chocolate on it. What the fudge?
What? No. See, the bacon's on the chocolate, not the chocolate on the bacon.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, even if you put it in a chocolate soup, you would put the bacon in, but then you pull it out and it's chocolate on the bacon. Bacon would never.
No, there's bacon on the chocolate. It's an entirely different concept. People have done chocolate covered bacon before. This is bacon covered chocolate.
Right. But how do you bacon cover a chocolate? You could chocolate cover the bacon or put it in, but then again, when you pull it out, it's going to be chocolate bacon.
We start with chocolate, and then we take bacon and we put it on the chocolate.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. It's not that difficult.
Right. Again, you know why it's not that difficult? Is nobody would do such a dumb thing. You think it's such a great idea. It's dumb. It's moronic.
Dumb. I took a 12th grade math class in the back of an 8th grade math class. That's how smart I am.
What does that? I don't even know what the hell that means. What the freak should mean? It sounds like shouldn't you be an 8th grader taking a 12th grade math and then be smarter? Why would
no, I was a 12th grader taking 8th grade math in a 12th grade math class. It was very simple.
Yeah, okay. It's as simple as putting chocolate on bacon, yet we want to say it's bacon on chocolate.
Yes, it's bacon on chocolate.
Right. Okay, so here at the Department of Word Spelling, I think we need to make some of these words more complicated. They're way too simple.
Right, like rendezvous.
Yeah, what can we do with that? I feel like we could add a double letter in there somewhere.
Okay, hear me out. We put a Z in there.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. But a silent Z.
That's right. A silent Z.
Oh, silent letters. The only thing better than double letters. Yes.
Listen, if you invent a silent letter, right? This company, you're in here for life, right?
Wow. I mean,
they're gonna put my name on the wall, and it's gonna have a ton of silent Z's.
Sometimes I kind of feel like I didn't earn this position. I feel like I just got in here because my name is Lee with an IGH at the end.
No. Don't tell yourself that, right? Everything happens for a reason. There are no mistakes. There are no accidents.
Accidents. I think we should stick another D in that. I feel like that could use another D.
Accident should have a double letter.
Yeah, yeah. Like another C, another D, maybe. Like or one or the other, because it's more confusing when one is a double letter and one isn't. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay. What if the word accident had a silent ing at the end? So it looks like a verb, but it's actually a noun.
Oh my God, conflating word types. I love it. It's brilliant. You're a genius.
No, no. We're geniuses, right? I couldn't have gone there if you weren't here, right?
I appreciate that. Appreciate. That definitely needs two P's.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
White. Okay. So it's free boxer shorts day here at Yankee Stadium. So we're going to give you a pair of boxer shorts, but only if you have a ticket.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I got a great deal on this ticket. I'll tell you what.
Oh, you got a deal on the ticket. How'd that happen?
Hey, give me your boxer shorts.
How much you want for them?
Those, 2 Bitcoin.
2 Bitcoin. Oh man. The one who gave me this ticket, he only offered me 1 Dogecoin. That's a great deal.
I'm sorry. These are for Yankees fans. So we want to give them to the people who bought the ticket. Did you
Hey,
not-
you're a Yankee fan?
I mean, I got the hat. I got a great deal on that too.
Personally, I'm all about the Dodgers.
I mean, you know what? I'll do business with the enemy if the price is right.
I like the Dodgers because it kind of sounds like Doge.
Huh.
feel
Smart. I
right.
should bet that Dogecoin on them.
I don't feel right giving you these shorts if you're going to give them to this strange man.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
not
you're just
strange.
up.
I'm perfectly normal.
Swipe everybody back to the living room. So the new suggestion here is, oh, I just had it up and mechanic. So mechanic basically does make me think of how big of a ripoff most mechanics are. It's sickening. Because again, if you go to your buddy, they'll save you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of the simplest of things. And I guess you could say that just about anything on the planet, but it's amazing how someone's going to do the same job, yet they'll charge you 5 times what someone else charges you. And, I understand about labor work and, you got to get paid for what you do, but you don't have to rob somebody without a gun to do so. And it's sickening. It's kind of like mechanics should be a set price, I think, in every mechanic.
That reminds me of health insurance. I called the health insurance, right? I need to go to the doctor or something. I'm like, hey, how much is this going to cost me? They're like, you have to talk to the doctor. Then I go talk to the doctor. The doctor goes, you have to go talk to health insurance. I'm like, I just talked to health insurance. They told me to call you. And they're like, well, they're the ones who tell us what the price is going to be for you. And I'm like, can nobody tell me how much this appointment will be? And they're like, no, you'll find out at the appointment or after the appointment. And I'm like, I just want to know how much money you're going to take from me.
That reminds me of this time my toilet broke and I hired a plumber to fix it. And he said, well, this is out of my skill set. I know a guy, he can come in and fix your toilet. So the guy comes in and he says, well, this is out of my skill set. I know a guy that can fix it. So I've paid 2 people the fee to look at the toilet and assess that it's broken and not fix it. I think, what if I kidnapped this guy and forced him to fix the toilet, right? Because then he'd probably learn something that he's
That
not.
makes me think of the time that I was at the time boyfriend's house and the toilet wasn't flushing. So I looked in the back of it and I realized that they had tried to do a DIY repair with a piece of string, which was a choice.
That reminds me of like when I lived in Alaska, everybody used duct tape for everything. They were very industrious there. And also, yeah, just did not have a lot of resources, including sometimes even a indoor plumbing. Like they would just fix their outhouse with duct tape. They would fix their car with duct tape. They would
You know,
fix
that
their
does
car.
make me think. I'm just kind of curious because they have duct tape, they have monkey tape that's supposed to be better than, and it's just mind-boggling to me. Why are these all named after animals? Like, is duct tape? Is it gonna be quack? Are you a quack to buy duct tape? I mean, are you being monkey? Are you a real ape?
What I think is funny is that Andy thinks it's duct tape and not duct tape. DUCT.
It is duct tape. I know it's duct tape.
I mean,
but
I thought that for the longest time. And also Gorilla Glue does
That's
not
duct
help
tape.
matters.
That does remind me that there is a brand of duct tape called duct tape with a little cartoon duck on it. So technically both are accurate if you're talking about the name brand.
But see, I was saying it because there was monkey tape, which they do sell online. So I was joking it with the duct tape. Though I know it's duct tape, but I was thinking
I mean, when
maybe
I
I'm
think,
making fun of your lingo line
I
of
think of like slimy snakes. That's what I want. I want snake tape. I want tape with the power of a boa constrictor wrapping around the thing, protecting it.
See, that's funny because that reminds me, this is going to be way before all three of their times, but in the comic books, they used to sell sea monkeys. You know, they used to always sell x-ray vision glasses, but sea monkeys, it's like, oh, it's every kid's wannabe. And it's just so funny how, again, magazines still do it today, but not to the level
That
they
reminds me of the time that my little cousin had like made the sea monkeys or whatever, and he had them in a cup and he was going to put them in the little sea monkey tank, and then his brother came in and thought it was lemonade. And
That reminds me of the time I went to Petco with my sister and they had dog biscuits that look like Oreos. And you can guess what happened next, right? I feel like I don't need to explain the ending to that story.
I
that
do
reminds me
think.
of the same batch of cousins where at one point the grandma was drying out rose petals, and he walked in, he grabbed out a rose petal thinking it was potato ate it. And it did not taste like a potato chip.
See,
That
that is
reminds
like
me-
a Friends episode of Joey Tribbiani, and he did grab the rose thinking it was rose. But let's swipe and let's see one of those things.
Hi, welcome to Petco. What can I get you?
You know, those funny looking things over there, they look good, but they sound like crap.
The gerbils?
No, he's pointing to the cockatiels, I think.
Okay, are you interested in becoming a bird guy?
Not quite, but you know, cockatiel sound. I don't like the name. It really sounds ridiculous.
Okay. Have you tried a cockatoo?
No, I don't want cock-a-one. Why would I want cockatoo? What the fudge? Oh my goodness.
You know, I think I'm gonna go grab him a parakeet to get a closer look.
This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Well, what color bird do you think speaks to you?
Well, I thought I sort of said that I didn't really want a bird, but so be it. I mean, I'll take a bird if it's it, but I kind of want a bird that kind of talks back to me like a parakeet or something.
Okay. They're not free. You are paying for them.
Okay, well, that's not a great way to start a sale. I mean, I know I'm going
No,
to
no,
a
no.
shop that you're not handing them out. What kind of ludicrous thing is that?
Let me just say, right? Our parakeets are premium, right? They're imported. These are the Lamborghini of parakeets.
All the parakeets are dead. I don't know. It must be like a gas leak or something. They've all just like collapsed.
Oh, you know what? I'll go to another pet store. The hell with this
No,
place.
no.
So White.
No.
Well, I know what's wrong with your car. Well, I mean, I fixed the tires and everything, but you got a broken gonculator.
Are you gonna redonkulate my donkulator?
Yeah, it needs to be recalibrated, regonculated, degonculated, and then regonculated again.
Okay, right. See, I was hoping, if I'm already paying for the gonkulation, could I get a catalytic converter to convert my car into a Cadillac?
Oh, that's going to cost you. That's really going to cost you, because if you want to do that, then you need to get it fitted with a new perturbulator.
A turbulator. What's a perturbulator?
Well, see, it'll just accelerate the car faster, because if you have that catalytic converter, that's going to slow it down. So you want to make up that lost speed.
You're right. I did learn about that. I went to DeVry University Online mechanic school. It just didn't work out because I got a job somewhere else.
Yeah, I get a lot of you folks in here.
Right. Yeah. So I definitely know what I'm talking about. You're gonna redonkulate, convert my car into a Cadillac, perturbulate, right?
Yeah, see, you get it. That's why you guys are my favorite customers.
Exactly. Yeah. Um, so all in all, right? How much are we talking? Just like
Well, you know what? For you, I could make a special deal. I could even throw in a new bimbulator at a discount price.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, those are in high demand right now because of the tariffs. So you're doing me a huge favor with that one.
Exactly. I'm a friendly, honest mechanic. I mean, I don't have my reputation for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to say, the Menendez brothers mechanics, right? It's not what the Yelp reviews have said about you, right? You're really nice.
So, all right, so everybody back to the living room. So we're gonna do this one more time around, and we're gonna talk about hobby store, hobby store,
Hobby store.
hobby store. Did I say that right? I thought I said it right all three. Hobby store. Back in the
Right.
day, there was a hobby store right there on 183rd Street and St. Nicholas Avenue that people would go, and they're really cool shops. But to me, I always thought, and again, as a kid, you think the wildest way, but I'm like, aren't some really sick hobbies? Shouldn't they have all the sex stuff in there too? Isn't that a hobby here and there? Now, again, I was a young kid. They didn't have it. It was a good regular.
Oh,
hobby.
That
so
reminds me of how Spencer's Gifts is like a toy store where like the front of it is like SpongeBob toys and the back of it is like $3,000 sex dolls where you can get a mannequin to fuck that looks like Beyonce.
Are there SpongeBob ones though?
Not yet. I've been sending them letters. I look.
To
I've been
me, it
making
does
designs.
make me think of SpongeBob SquarePants. Just again, it's fun. It's a show I still watch today, which is funny, but it's like an easy show to watch. And what I do like is that he kind of doesn't give a crap. He's very fun and aloof. And to me, I enjoy it because again, SquarePants, you're sort of thinking like, again, he's shaped as a square, and they always told you in school, don't be a square. And yet he's a #1 square. But you look confused, Lina. You never been told don't
I've
be a
never
square?
been told don't be a square in my entire life. I've heard the phrase like you're square, but I've never
Right,
been
and I've heard the song "It's Hip to Be Square" from the guy from the Back to the Future soundtrack.
Oh yeah, Huey Lewis, who also happens to be the American Psycho's favorite band. Yeah.
Right. I would be honored to be a serial killer's favorite musician.
Be an interesting life.
Yeah.
I feel like Talking Heads has that vibe. They have that song Psycho Killer, and it's kind of a banger. Like I would have picked it for a theme song, but I thought that might sound a little bit unhinged. So I went with a safer Talking Heads song. But I think it's a great song. I think it's a good one. And if I was a serial killer, that would be my theme song.
All right, so I'm going to ask you, we're going to pause this game and change it into the next game. That's all fine. But I'm going to ask now, Mel, what other psycho song do you think is great for a psycho killer to use?
Oh, Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim. Sounds so unhinged.
What about you, Brian? What do you think is a great psycho song for a singer to walk into?
Dance by Eminem.
What's a great psycho song for you, Lina?
I don't know. I don't think of these things. What?
Just sounds just like what a serial killer would tell you, sort
That's
of,
not
doesn't
mine,
it?
but
They
sucks.
would
I don't
murder
watch
in
true
silence.
crime.
All right, there is no soundtrack. God.
I personally think I like big butts, and I cannot lie. That makes a lot. I think that's a great psycho killer song. Imagine just walking in, knocking on a lady's house. She's like, "What the hell are you doing in my house?" I like big butts. I can't even take them out. But that's me. But
Right.
no,
That reminds me. I was gone with someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen I know well, right? Because there's that mystery. you don't know who it is and why they're in the kitchen.
Oh, no, I know what
Bravo.
it would be. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. That is a song by a serial killer who had some real messed up mommy issues and also Santa.
Ooh,
Right.
how about I'm Walking on Sunshine though? Because that song is too annoyingly cheery. It had to be written by somebody completely unhinged.
Right. What Taylor Swift song would a killer listen to? Right. What's one of those songs where she's like destroying this guy?
Shake it off. Shake off the blood, you know?
I would think Blank Space. So that's where I'm gonna
Right.
write my next victim's name.
Right. Yeah, that's based on the anime Death Note.
Now, I will say Ariana Grande, I do think she's an amazing talent. And it is amazing how she could actually imitate some amazing singing artists. If you ever hear it, it's just ludicrous. But I mean, she does it like a piece of cake, and it's like,
No,
That
Ludacris
reminds
is
me-
somebody else.
sorry.
Right. Ariana Grande does a great impression of Ludacris, actually.
She's ridiculous. But I mean, we're gonna ask
No,
you now.
ridiculousness is Rob Deerdeck.
So Mel, ask a new question to Brian, then we'll pass it over to Lina, then myself, and back to you. Go for it.
If you were in a post-apocalyptic role-playing game, what type of character would you be?
Ooh, good question. Goggles. I'd be a goggles guy.
Gotcha, like mad scientist vibes.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Lina?
I'd be turned into a zombie really quickly. But given my lack of awareness around directions, I feel like I would be the zombie who's like just like stuck in a mall or something, just like going in circles.
See, to me, I would say I would definitely think I'd be one of the first to get killed. And the reason is I cannot stop a female zombie. I just can't. It's not me. Like the men, they're dead. Hey, I'm going for their skull. I'm blasting them. But a woman zombie, like, I can't kill. It's kind of like, no, I could probably outrun them. I think the zombie.
Right, your chivalry would kick in. You'd hold the door open.
It's weird, but it's
They
it's kind of like I
consume
can't
all
kill
the
anyone.
children. Yeah,
Can't
good
kill anyone
job,
in
Andy.
my family. Can't kill anyone in my family. It's kind of like, yeah, you maybe lock them in the basement or lock them in the closet, but can't kill. What about yourself, Mel?
Well, I don't know if any of you guys have played Fallout, but there's a group in Fallout called the Atom Cats, and they're basically like a gang, but they don't really do anything bad. They just kind of hang out around a garage and wear leather jackets and talk like they're from the 50s. So yeah, that.
Okay, perfect. So now ask a brand new question, Brian, to Lino, and she'll pass it to me, pass it to Mel, and pass it back to you.
Lina, what cartoon character do you most identify with?
There are so many different cartoons out there. I'm going to limit it to classic cartoon characters. Is going to bring me to, I think I don't feel comfortable saying this, but I think most people would tell me that I'm Lucy from Peanuts. Like I'm kind of bossy. I'm a little uppity sometimes. I feel like I would be Lucy from Peanuts. Yeah.
I think dogs are gross.
I'm okay with dogs, but I wouldn't want one to lick me in the mouth. So I would align with her on that.
Yeah.
So I would just, in general, I do think most people kind of, not my agreement, but they do just by the looks, Peanuts, Charlie Brown, but it just comes down to, I would have to say style, mentally, and all that stuff was Hong Kong Phooey, because Hong Kong Phooey always would screw up with everything, and his little cat would always bail him out, which was hysterical, but it was just like him. He always thought he had all the answers, yet it was the cat that had all the answers in what he did. So I would always say Hong Kong Phooey, which was a great character. But Mel, how about your cartoon self?
I guess I would have to say Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, because I would just like come up with these elaborate schemes around the house, thinking I'm doing something really important when I was just like tying strings to furniture to make an obstacle course or something. So yeah, stupid stuff like that.
And how about yourself, Brian?
Personally, I think I'm a Chucky. I think I'm a Chucky Finster. I'm
Eh,
always looking for a Tommy, right, to try to bring me out of my shell and like do things that I'm not comfortable with. But I'm still kind of a coward.
All
So you
right,
need to start
Lina.
similar to your Cameron.
Yes.
All right, Lina, so you're gonna ask me a question. I'll pass it back to Mel, then back to Brian, then back to Yosei.
What do you put on your toast?
What do I put on my toast? I will say I prefer garlic bread, but I'll put butter. Butter, because butter is bad. Not no margarine. The hell with margarine. Though I will give credit to it's tastes like butter. It's not part.
I can't
so
believe it's not butter.
that's it. That's actually not bad. Shocked me. Took me
Right.
forever to try it, but in Ohio, my family actually does that. I'm like, why? But it's actually decent. Butter is the thing, though. Parquet, margarine, all that is garbage. But what about yourself, Mel?
Peanut butter and jelly, breakfast of champions.
And yourself, Brian?
Olivio, I think it's called. It's an olive oil spray. It's really good.
Never heard of it.
I also like it on popcorn.
Lina?
Peanut butter with cinnamon. And then sometimes if you're getting real classy, you can put apples on that.
Nice. Yeah.
Interesting. Things to make on, Alrighty. So I do see we don't have a lot of time. So we're going to do because I do want to give the quick little advertisement. So you know what? We'll do a quick you know what we're gonna do? Why not? Got a little time, so I'm gonna have you guys do this. So I'm not gonna be in it. I'm gonna have you three perform in it, but I'm gonna give a suggestion, and you're gonna do Half-Life. So you're gonna do a 60-second scene. You're gonna perform it, then afterwards you're gonna replay the scene, but in only 30 seconds. Then replay the scene in 15, replay the scene in 7.5. So the same scene each time. So I'm gonna give you a suggestion. You three will perform. I will put down, and your suggestion for you three is barbecue. Barbecue, so just share the wealth, the 3-person scenes in the first 60 seconds, and then same at 30 and go.
Well, burgers are almost done.
It's a nice grilling technique you got there, Tim.
Yeah. Tim's like, okay. Right.
Oh, I know. You're competing for Grill Master this year too.
I wouldn't say it's a competition. I think I've just already got it in the bag.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. You want cheese on your perfect burger?
You know what? This burger, it's so juicy. It doesn't need toppings. It doesn't need a bun. You can just eat it, and it's delicious. All on
I
its
mean,
own.
I for one would like to eat both of your burgers. I think you're both amazing grill masters, and I will happily do the honor of eating both of them.
Well, one thing we can both agree on: my hot dog is way longer than yours.
Yeah, that's because I'm doing kielbasi this year.
Oh, fancy schmancy Frenchman.
All right, scene. All right, so same scene, 30 seconds, exact same thing, go. I'll stay on.
Yeah. Well, burgers are almost done.
Great grilling technique, Tim.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm way better than Tim though.
Oh, I know you're competing for Grill Master too.
No, I've already won.
You want cheese on your burger?
Oh, I don't need cheese. Right? These patties are delicious all on their own.
Oh, I'll eat both. You're both masters to me.
Right. But my hot dog's longer.
That's because this year I'm doing kielbasi.
Scene. All right, same scene, 15 seconds, go.
Well, burgers are almost done.
Nice grilling technique.
My burgers are better than yours.
Oh, you're competing too.
Not a competition.
You want cheese on your burger?
I don't need cheese.
I'll eat both.
My hot dogs are
Scene,
longer.
so same scene in 7.5 seconds, go for it.
Burgers done.
Grilling
I'm better
technique
than you.
competition.
Dogs are longer than yours.
Want cheese on your burger?
I'll eat both.
All right, so scene, so you know what, we're gonna do it one more time. So remember the scene you did in 60 seconds? I want every word you said in that 60-second scene done in 3.5 seconons, go.
Burgers are
My hot
almost
dogs are
done.
longer than yours.
Competition. Nice.
Kielbasi.
I'll eat both.
And scene. All right. So great job. Keep yourself saying. So we're near the end of our thing. So we're gonna do another pun. So it'll start with me, Mel, Brian, and Line in same order. So we're gonna do a pun joke style game. It's not puns, but it's 101 blanks walking to the bar. So I'm gonna say what the blanks are, and then I'll say it and we'll go around. So we'll say donut workers. 101 donut workers walk into a bar. The bartender's like, how may I help you? They say, we're here because you're going to get creamed.
101.
100
No,
donut
stick with
workers.
the order. Yep, let Mel, then you. That's why I said the order before, Brian. He's a newbie, but he don't listen. But go for it, Mel.
101 donut workers walk into a bar and the bartender says, you got a real glazed look in your eyes.
101 donut workers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I guess it's time to make the donuts.
101 donut workers walk into the bar and the bartender says, why'd you choose us? And they go, because it's a hole in the wall.
101 donut workers walk into the bar, and the bartender says, no, we're not serving you. We already told you last week. The guy's like very confused, like, why aren't you serving us? Says you're a bunch of a-holes. Get out. Okay. D-holes, but not a-holes, but they are a-holes. All right, so Mel, give us a brand new word and let us know who's walking in the bar.
Fisherman. 101 fishermen walk into a bar and the bartender says, can I get you a drink? And the fishermen say, sure.
101 fishermen walk into a bar. Bartender says, can I get you a drink? And the fisherman says, nope, that's bait.
101 fishermen walk into the bar and the bartender says, how you doing today? And they go, real crappy.
101 fishermen walk into the bar, and the bartender starts getting the drinks and putting them there. They're like, how the hell do you know what we wanted? They're like, you were hooked.
101 fishermen walk into a bar and the bartender says, you're not allowed here. You need to stop worming your way in here.
Great job. We're going to get a brand new profession from you, Brian, and let us know who walks into the bar.
Okay, 101 puppeteers. 101 puppeteers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I felt something was off with you.
101 puppeteers walk into the bar and the bartender says, who's pulling the strings?
101 puppeteers walk into the bar. The bartender's like, look, we can't serve you. They're like, why can't you serve us? They said, you know why? Because your lips don't move, so we don't trust you.
101 puppeteers walk into a bar and the bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the puppeteers say, open sesame.
101 puppeteers walk into a bar. The bartender says, you can have one drink on the house on one condition. He has to drink it while you sing the alphabet.
Okay, great job. So we're going to do one more. So give us the professional liner and then let us know who walks in the bar.
Sheep shearers. 101 sheep shearers walk into a bar and the bartender says, whoo, it's getting hot in here. Very woolly.
101 sheep shearer walk into the bar. The bartender's like, I think you need to go up to the country area because we don't know what no freaking sheep shearer is.
101 sheep shearers walk into a bar and the bartender says, how's your day going? And the sheep shearers say, oh, come on, cut the fluff.
101 sheep shearers walk into a bar. The bartender says, can I tell you an old story? Boy, have I got a yarn for you.
101 sheep shearers walk into the bar and the bartender says, what are you doing tonight? And they're like, oh, we want to watch the Clippers.
All right, so great job. So we are the Improvfessionals. For the record, we perform monthly on this great Highwire Improv with the YouTube channel. Brian Shea, great name, great individual, great job doing the hosting. We really appreciate it. We do the monthly show this month coming up, November 29th is You're Welcome. Virtual extravaganza, comedic extravaganza, a lot of fun. We are the Improvfessionals. We had Lionel Post, Lionel Dunn, Mel Post, Brian Konetsky. I'm Andy Abramson. Thank you, Highwire. Thank you, team. And good night. Thanks so much.
Thank you all. Thank you again for being here. I am married to someone who is Lucy from the Peanuts, so I totally understand that. Yeah, great. Another great show from the Improvfessionals. I said they do stuff over socially distant. They're all over, and we love having them here. All right. we're gonna get right into this because I can't wait to see our next team because I didn't get a chance to pop over to the room. I was dealing with something here. But yes, we are super excited to have them. They are another team that's been here for a while, making sure everything's set up. Yes, so please welcome to the stage the virtual virgin.
Wow, you finally played the Virgin song for the Virgins. Nice.
I did, and I was making sure it's lined up perfectly.
It really was. Yeah, it would have been great if it was just like wait through the whole verse and here it is. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Brian, yeah, you didn't pop in on us, so
Sorry.
Fine. Whatever. We are the Virtual Virgins. We are here to, we're just going to do some improv here, and we're going to need an event to get started, please.
Ooh, an event. How about a high school reunion?
Thank you, sir.
Wait a minute. You look familiar.
You do too.
But
It's so dark in here. It's such a dark party. It's
I know.
oh God, I just ow. Oh. Jeez. Sorry.
What do you
Wait a
smell?
minute. Wait a minute. Is that Meredith?
It
Meredith, you smell the same. Oh my gosh. Like licorice and desperation.
Well,
Wow.
my dad still owns the candy factory.
That's name dropping again, huh? Well, yeah, that's good. My
Yeah.
dad
We're
still in prison.
updating. We're updating the licorice now.
That's great. Oh, please tell me more. Okay.
We're stuffing it.
You're who?
We're stuffing the licorice.
You're stuffing the licorice into what?
Well, because ever since they legalized CBD, whatever. So now
Oh.
get the combo.
Yeah. Wow. So that's weird. Your dad is selling legal CBD. My dad is still in prison for selling loose joints on the corner. So
I know.
you know.
Oh, that's unfortunate because if he was out now, it would be like, he could be an entrepreneur.
That's right. He was an entrepreneur, and then now he's a convicted felon. Yeah.
I know. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. We want him to get out because it's true. Once you get out, then you're the first in line to actually be able to open a store. It's kind of.
Yes.
We shouldn't have. Remember, Georgie? We shouldn't have hired his dad as a lawyer because he seemed good, but he was an alcoholic. So not. Yeah.
Take out
And
me.
what happened to Georgie?
Hmm.
Easy. Son,
Yeah.
listen, 2 more weeks, son, and I'm out of here.
Oh yeah. Is it official?
Are you gonna
Oh,
come
man.
pick me up? I mean, yes, I got the parole. I can't wait to have a juicy steak.
Yes. I mean, I'm a vegetarian now, but I will. We go to. There's probably a steakhouse. It's fine. I'll eat potatoes. It's great.
Now,
This is-
if you had come to visit me, I'd
Yep.
be able to see you face to face instead of having to call you. How come you don't come to visit me? Are you ashamed of me?
I don't think I would do well in prison. You know me. I've always been nervous, and I have a wild imagination. So I've seen too many prison movies, and I'm sorry, I just can't. My psychiatrist said no go.
Even just to visit, huh? Well,
I don't know how that works. I don't even
Okay,
want to
well, you
think
know what?
about it because
I
if I
gotta
start
sur-
thinking about it, then
I got a surprise for you.
oh yeah, what I got it. Okay.
Go to the front door.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mobile. Got it. Okay.
Go to the front door.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, open the front door.
Okay.
Ah, I'm here. You see, you don't come to see me, I'm gonna come to
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Shit, I'm
Oh,
out, baby. I'm out.
this
So,
is so you tricked me. It's less than 2 weeks. That was 2 minutes.
so
Wow.
I'm ready to get back into business. You got anything
This is-
going?
Yes. So I don't know if you heard, but it's legal now. It's legal.
What's legal?
Pot, marijuana, all
Legal. You mean you put me in jail for no reason?
I did not put you in jail.
Oh,
The
come on.
system.
You snitched
You
on me. The
always
police-
when you
the
say
police came
when you
here.
say the police, when you say the feds, when you say the system, when it's criminal justice, you always say me. I
The
didn't.
cop, they came here asking. They said, "No, it's my father. He's in the back. Go get him. He's in the back." So yeah, you.
I got nervous. As I
Yeah.
said, it's a condition,
So
and I'm sorry you got stung, but
gotta
you
get
shouldn't
a
have.
backbone. I told you, you gotta get a backbone. All right. Anyway, but that's big. God,
It's-
bye. Bygones be bygones. All right. I can't even talk anymore. Listen to me.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is.
All right.
I'm
So
so glad
what-
you're forgiveful dad. I gotta say, it's you got a great demeanor.
So what's the deal now? It's legal. I
Okay,
mean, what
so
could we-
this is it. I got all the paperwork ready for you to sign here, and we can open up a shop next week. Let's open up next to the liquor factory so we could,
Get him.
Marjorie's dad.
Give me the paper. I want
Yeah.
to sign. Give me the paper. I want to sign.
Oh yeah, here you go. Here, sign on my chest. Sign on my chest. Yeah. Oh God. Ow. So okay, check.
We're in. Now listen.
Okay.
I gotta go see my friend Sadie. I haven't
Okay.
seen her in a long time.
All right. I'll see you. All right. I'm
So
gonna
you
go to
work it
the
out, and I'll
international pot office. Okay. I'll see you later.
get you tomorrow.
La la la. La la la. La la la. Oh, is that my doorbell? Oh,
Ding dong. Sadie.
oh my
Ah,
goodness.
yeah. Hey,
It's a
I'm-
shocker.
I'm back.
I can see that. How are you back? Did you escape?
No. Don't worry about the details. Don't worry about. But I'm here. I mean, haven't seen you in a long time, honey.
Beep.
It-
This is your Ring doorbell. There's a convicted felon at the doorstep. Should I zap him with my laser bullets, master?
No, don't do.
I think you should. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I've been wanting that for so long. Thanks.
I'm sorry, honey, but you gotta go back.
Oh, jeez.
Phew. We didn't want him out, did we? No.
No, we have a date
No.
later. We're gonna eat
I know.
lunch.
I think he escaped. He was
It's-
supposed to be there for life.
Yes, and it's not weird to date your doorbell at all. At all.
Well, no, I mean, this is why I wanted to date you, Mr. Doorbell, because you really protect me. I mean, he had promised to protect me, and then he went and got busted, and he went to prison. And remember what was happening when he first went to prison? All those people kept coming over here to try to get money out of me because he owed everybody
Oh
money.
man, remember that was a lot of laser bullets. You had to recharge me.
I had to charge you a lot, but you were there for me every single time.
Yeah, I'm stuck in place, except all my different spots around the house too. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I'm not forgetting that at all. I've never had anyone who would shoot for me the way you.
And I'm also learning Hebrew for you too. So that's
I know. I can't wait. Then we can.
Ding dong. This is
Ow.
Mr. Alexis. Hi, Sadie. I'm calling for our weekly date.
Hi,
Yeah,
Mr. Alexis.
Yes, I know. Listen, honey. I mean, it's Tuesday afternoon. You asked me to call you every Tuesday afternoon. We go on this virtual date. So hey, checking in. I heard you talking to somebody though. Are you gonna make me jealous?
Well, yes. It's what I love to do. I love to make my virtuals jealous.
all right, Alexa. It's either me. It's Mr. Doorbell. So
Yeah.
Mr. Doorbell.
in case you were wondering.
That's
I-
what you went for? You went for Mr. Doorbell? I mean, don't you know he's a fraud? I mean, all he does is ding dong all around the place. He gets arrested
Yeah,
for
but
that
he
in public.
does a lot of dings, let me tell you.
He gets arrested in
That's-
public for that. You know that, Sadie. I told you, be careful.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Mr. Lexus, where do you want to go today? What's your plan for me? What's your surprise? Where
I
are you
was
going
I
me?
was going to play some Frank Sinatra music and have a little wine, and now Mr. Doorbell can't do that.
Oh, I can't
Frankie.
play.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on, Mr. Doorbell.
Yeah.
I need to deal with Mr. Lexus here. So
I can't
can you
play
give me
music.
some privacy, please?
Yeah, all right, I'm shutting powering off.
Okay, please give me a little privacy. Okay. So, Mr. Lexus.
Yes, Sadie.
Okay. So, Frank Sinatra, yeah, he was always a favorite of my mom and dad's.
Well, yes, I know. But I mean, he's eternal, absolutely eternal. You know, a red rose. I mean, did Mr. Doorbell bring you the red rose that I sent? Oh, he
No.
bet you kept it for himself. You see, he is sabotaging me. Well, I got the music, the Frank Sinatra. Come on. Oh, this is lovely. Come on.
This is great. I feel very romanced.
Yes, as you should.
Yeah. I like that we only do it once a week, though, because I don't know if my heart could take more than once a week on romance.
Cut to
Yes,
Meredith at the licorice factory. Hey Meredith, how you doing? Wow, you're really selling a lot of this THC.
I'm glad you came to see the factory. Look at this. Look at all the stuff.
I see it. I know. I see that, and I see that, and I see that, and I see those
Yeah,
over there, and
yeah.
those there, and I see that through the window, and I see over there.
Just like take in the aroma.
It smells like a big old pot farm. Well, guess what? You want to see something with your eyes? Look at that. We're opening up a pot store right next to the factory, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great decor and soft chairs. What do you think of that, Meredith? My dad's finally out of the joint, and we're going to be selling joints. How?
Wow. That means I'm your landlord.
I didn't think of that.
Yes.
It was just it's part of this building. I thought it was the next.
No, we own
building.
the whole block. This is a
Oh,
very lucrative business. And my dad and I, we've
okay.
invested in real estate because
Yes.
that's what the money is, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's good.
It doesn't go up in smoke unless there's a fire.
Yeah, okay,
And so we
that's-
donate every year to the fire
Oh
department. So
God, yeah.
we'll be the first they come to in case there's even a whiff of smoke anywhere.
That's great. Yep, Meredith.
Yeah.
Wow, you're
So-
smooth.
This is really wonderful. I've always wanted to kind of be lording over you, and now I'm the landlady lord over you. Wow! Yes! And it's
All
not
right,
even
Meredith. Well, let me tell you something. I'll be back with a better plan, and it's gonna be so good. And you're gonna be like, finally in life, I didn't win. I'm finally not gonna win.
what?
I'll be back.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you will talk to me.
Take care, Meredith. Take care, Meredith. So, son, are we ready to go into business? I mean, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm ready. Where's our location? What's our location?
I said it was gonna be next to the licorice factory to rub it in their face, and it is. But it's
Okay.
in the same building, so they own the store, so it's fine. What I'm thinking is, check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. You're good at breaking the law. So we build a little fake wall on the side abutting the licorice factory. This wall we slide out when they all go to sleep or whatever licorice factory workers do at night. And then we sneak in through the abutted wall hole and take all the stuff and replace it with non-THC stuff, and also drop in some tarantulas and scorpions, and then we replace the wall, and that huh?
So you have finally become the entrepreneur I've always knew you would develop
Thank you.
into. Hey, that's my
Thank you.
boy.
There
That's
we
my
go.
boy. Yeah.
It's like the best plan ever, right? I have drawings. Look at the drawings. See, that's a scorpion. It says the tarantula. Great.
You know, we could go through all of that, or we
Yeah.
could use my other idea.
Oh,
We
okay.
just bumped them off. Come on. Why do you gotta pick such a detailed plan?
Dad, I know you're in prison for a while, and your friends. I don't know. I don't know your friends, but they have names like
Guido.
yeah, and like ear fuzz and stuff, and like headache. Cool nicknames, but I don't want to kill people. I want to terrorize their dreams and steal their motivation for living slowly over time. So not now, not tomorrow, not the next day, but in 7 to 14 years, they will wake up and be like,
you see, you are a cruel man. You are a cruel man. I think they would prefer to just be bumped off.
yeah, that might be better. Mine's mine's meandering. Mine's a bit meandering.
I mean, it's a very complex thing. I couldn't follow it all.
No, and it takes a big commitment.
I saw the tarantulas. I knew there was a lot of butts involved.
Wait a minute.
Damn, what was going on?
Zombies.
Oh,
We could zombify them.
Take out Bill. So Joshy, I had an idea.
Yeah.
If you're willing to marry me, we could go into joint business together.
Oh my God. What?
And set your father up, probably in another part of the state, to have his own business.
What? You mean I could have regular sex, be rich, and see my father a little more than I saw him when he was in prison?
This was, I don't want to say it too loud, but this was your mother's idea.
My mother?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
It seems like she's got a friend, and now that your father's back, she's like in a sticky situation.
You mean, and you're not just talking about because she opened up the toffee factory? You mean that's alliterative? Or
That's part of it. That's part of the stickiness. Yes.
yeah. But she's actually in a sticky emotional situation.
And she doesn't want your father to find out because we know he's trigger happy. He likes to bump people off.
You are incredibly well informed. And I think you speak to my mother more than I do, which
Well,
is true.
She didn't want to put you in the middle. So she kind of put me on the side.
Okay,
so you can tell your dad honestly that your mother didn't speak to you about this.
Okay, right. So
and we have our bases covered.
there's bases. Okay.
Okay.
No, it's just I wish you could draw a picture because there's there's no middle, but there's all these sides, and now there's bases. So there's football gonna be football.
Okay, you see this X here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's who we are. And we're gonna put your dad, whoops, way down over here.
Okay.
That's a much nicer part of the state. There's a river.
It is. It's where all the pet stores are. It's lovely.
Yeah, it is.
So great. Puppies.
Well, I think your father really liked dogs, didn't he? He used to have Rottweilers. Remember the ones with the big teeth that were protecting the property? He had those 4.
Did, but they were just gentle as puppies. They were lovely.
Vicious. They were.
Vicious. They were vicious, right. Sorry.
I got Josh. Sadie, this is Mr. Alexis. It's Tuesday. And
hi, Mr. Alexis.
I gotta say, Sadie, I've been listening into your conversations lately, and I think I gotta warn you that you're treading on thin ice over there. I mean,
thin ice?
Yeah.
That's your drift.
Well, listen, you know I'm impartial, of course, but I am obligated to tell the authorities anything that might be going on that might not be so legal. So I hear you doing all sorts of schemes. I mean, you're marrying, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
You call marriage a scheme?
oh my good, yes, it is. Of course it is. You vowed to be with me.
Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm powering on. This is Ring. You're marrying another? I thought you would be my betrothed.
Well,
See,
I know, Mr.
there it
Doorbell,
is.
you come with a ring all the time, obviously, and
I know.
probably had your heart set on giving it to me,
I did.
but you know, you're a little cold, shall we say.
I'm
mean,
outside, and it's not the warmest climate, so
I know,
factually,
I know that. And maybe you can forgive me and just take a moment to understand if you were me, a red-blooded American girl who
Yep.
really
Oh God. Oof.
wanted to like
Pew!
just
Sorry, I just shot off. Sorry, that's just. Yep. Anyway, go.
well,
Sorry.
and, Mr. Lexus has the same issue. He's not real.
Is
Sadie,
he Alexis or is he Alexis or is he Alexis with
He's a
Alexis
Mr.
enabled?
He's a Mr. Alexis.
Okay, so he doesn't have a car. Okay, so I
No, he's not that kind.
don't have a
He's like
car.
the talking kind that you find in people's homes, not
Oh,
the
he's
one.
not Alexis. He's Alexis. Okay.
Yeah. He's
see, this
just
ring guy sounds like a moron. Why are you hanging out with him? We were gonna come on, we have our dates set. Oh yeah.
fellas, listen to me. You know, you served your purpose. You're coming near the end of your warranties. A woman's got to take care of herself.
All right. I mean, I wanted to I should break it to you. I have an AI girlfriend. I mean, who doesn't these days? But
Do that. Probably Chatty GPT, right?
she's chatty. She's
Yeah,
cute though. She's
everywhere now. She's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I know. Now, what about you, Mr. Alexis? You could be honest.
Sadie, I'm feeling very sad at this moment in time.
Oh my God, what a loser.
Oh,
I think
really?
I think I'm ready to cry, although I don't know how to do that.
Well, your battery will just burn right out.
Yeah, the battery, I think
Uh-uh.
somebody's ready to pull my plug.
All
Okay.
right, so I'm ready to marry. I just I think I want to break it to my dad, and I want you to help me because I'm so he's coming over like any minute.
So,
and I
don't tell him.
No.
First things first.
Oh,
Tell him about the business setup.
I don't. That's okay. It's gonna be a store. What?
Ding dong.
Oh, see,
It
there he
All
is.
right, we got a plan going here. Okay.
All right, tell him, Sadie. Tell him.
Who's this lovely lady?
Meredith Sadie. Yeah.
Who's it? Oh, is this the lovely lady?
This is yes. She's our landlord and
landlord.
and yeah.
See the diamond?
Yeah, we're getting married. And there's not enough room for you, so we're shipping you off to the southern Maryland, where there's
No. We
Oh.
have this wonderful opportunity. Oh my gosh. I heard about your background. You know, your son talks about you all the time.
Yep.
With such glowing detail about how you know how to just get done what you want to get done. Like you want to do it just the way you want to do it.
Do it and done it and didn't it.
I'm a doer.
You're a doer.
So, you know, my daddy has Candy and CBT business, okay, which is booming.
Which is good booming, not exploding.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay. but you know the booming. So we wanted to expand. And now that your son and I will be getting married, we want to
Mhm.
join our forces
Yep.
and have you as his father to be head of our new operation in the southern part of the state.
Southern in the
We can have the whole state covered.
the south and the north anyway.
Son, first of all, what this is like plan D, right? I mean, we didn't talk about this plan, hey? We had plan A, we had plan B.
I'm gonna work in the scorpions and tarantulas to work.
Okay, okay. Well, listen, I'm in as long as I can get Florida. I want Florida.
The cookie or what now?
Territory. She said I'm gonna have the southern part of the country, so I want Florida.
Yeah, okay. We can do that. We can.
What do you think? What do you think, honey? Is that far enough? Oops.
That's
is
that's
that
yeah,
too far?
Florida. That's way south. That's good. Yeah, there's a good Hooters there. Let's do it.
I get all of Florida, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, and you two can do whatever you want. Little grandkids, if you want grandkids. I'm not pushing, but I don't have any yet.
Ooh,
Huh?
grandkids.
Ah,
We'll have kids and then you'll have grandkids, right? That's
Yeah. You
that's how it works.
send them down to
Sometimes.
Florida, take them to Disneyland. I'll show them around. It's got to be a him, of course. Come on, all right, it's got to
Okay.
be a him.
okay. Just Dad, you just gotta not bump anyone off. Like, don't bump. You could bump into people.
So
You know what I mean?
Huh?
You can bump into people, and you can, but don't.
No violence.
Oh, violence.
I will
This
do
is
my.
all.
will do my
Pops.
best.
Can I call you Pops?
Sure. Oh, sweetie, come
Pops,
on. You can call me
Pops.
Pops. You're going to be my daughter, and you're going to have grandkids from me. Hey, come
Oh,
on.
this is so
Huh?
nice.
Listen, Pops. This is all very above board legal. So you don't have to think about anything as far as anyone coming after you or you
Nope.
ever go back to prison or
Yep.
anything like that because
Oh,
this is top level
and
stuff.
we got a new your Ring doorbell for security, so that'll take care of anything. And you might be
Oh,
able to date her because it's a female. So
Yeah, got you his sister.
yeah,
I've-
nice,
I've-
Mrs. Ring, Mrs.
Oh,
Ring doorbell, Mrs.
Oh
Doorbell.
yeah, she's and you know what? She's got quite a sound to her, if you know what I'm saying.
Double D doorbell, if you know what I mean.
One more requirement.
Yep.
I need Alexa.
Alexis?
Alexa.
Alex, like to drive. Alexis.
No.
Okay, Alexa.
I
You know
want
what
a
he's
woman-
talking
I want
about.
a woman in my living room talking to me, and
Okay, you got.
That's what
That's
I
our
want.
show. That's definitely.
Don't we all, Bill? Don't we
Oh,
all?
I want a woman in my living room.
There is one who's in my living room who doesn't like it when I talk to her. So
That's right, exactly. No, we want a different one, not that one. We want the good
Oh
one.
my God. And it could be delivered by Prime, you know?
That's right. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Alexis.
that was so good.
Who would think in 2024 life could be that easy?
I know what you
Oh,
mean.
man. Tell ya. Gosh, everything's legal.
amazing. I'm surprised that you dating two artificial units there.
He's modern. She's a modern lady.
I'm very
And you got Chatty GPT too.
I
You're never going to get out
like
of the dating
Chatty
scene if you
GPT.
hang out with
Yeah,
those
Chatty-
guys.
I
she's
did
cute.
get a kick out of hearing Maisie use the phrase "whack someone." I think that was what you said.
Yeah.
It was just said so casually that I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
"Yeah, that's great, so good."
Nice.
Oh, thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
We love it every time, and yeah, we are done for the night, and we're.